A fresh news is coming from the United States, where immigration processing has slowed down as Trump administration introduces stricter security screening for green card, asylum, and citizenship applicants. The new FBI vetting policy is already impacting thousands of pending cases across USCIS. Hi, this is Navya Bal, and you're watching TimesXP. According to the reports from the international government documents reviewed by CBS News, the US Citizenship and Immigration Services, or what we call as the USCIS, has begun sending the pending immigration applicants back for the expanded FBI background checks. This means the cases are being rechecked under the stricter scrutiny system before the final approval. Under the new instructions, the USCIS and their officers have been told not to approve the certain pending applications until the updated security screening is fully completed. The change affects people applying for asylum, green cards, and US citizenship, and even family-based immigration petitions. With that, the system has already used the FBI database for the background checks in the past, but now the agency has been given a broader access to the criminal history records. Well, the officials are allowed to review more details, the security information about the applicants. But one key impact is that application is requiring the fingerprints are now under the tighter scrutiny. This includes the green card application, the naturalization request, and also the sponsor cases filed by the US citizens or the permanent residents for the family members or the fiancés. Well, reports also say that the fingerprint screenings must be resubmitted in some cases if earlier FBI checks were completed before 27th of April. However, if officers already plan to reject an application, they do not need to resend the screening. Despite concerns about the delays, officials from the USCIS have sent the impact that it will be temporary. A spokesperson confirmed that the agency has introduced stronger background checks to improve the national security and ensure proper vetting of the applicants. Officials added that while some delays may occur due to this, they are expected for a short and resolved access quickly to the system and to adjust to the new rules. The agency has also emphasized on protecting the US citizenship that remains their top priority. Well, the changes are part of an executive order signed by President Donald Trump in February. The order instructed the Justice Department and FBI to expand the access to the criminal database and the immigration authorities so that it can be a better way to identify the individuals with criminal backgrounds or the security risk. Now, the Trump administration has also expanded the screening measures beyond the traditional checks. Reports suggest that the immigration officers are now reviewing the social media activity for signs of what they describe as anti-American views of behavior. While in addition to that, several immigration processes have already been slowed or paused. This includes a temporary freeze on asylum cases at USCIS and restrictions on the applications from nationals of 39 countries that are affected by the travel ban. Supporters of the policy say that stronger vetting is necessary to protect the national security and preventing the misuse of the migration process. However, the critics warn that increased screening could create a massive backlog, long delays, and uncertainty for families waiting for the legal status in the US. Well, for thousands of applicants, especially those already waiting for the years, the new rule adds more uncertainty to already slow immigration system. As the US tightens its immigration screening, the balance between the national security and the fair processing of the legal migration continues to shape one of the most debated policy and the areas in the country.